Big up to Madhouse featuring in the intro. Big up, guys. What's going on? Back again, with the preview for the games, the matches today, as we are covering all of the all of the Euro games in the group stage for today, right here on this channel. MarkN MUFC Fan, guys. Join me live in just over 40 minutes. I will be back streaming live watch along for the Ukraine-Romania clash as they open today's play. First up, let's examine what's going on. Let's see what's happening with them today. Let's see how this game is going to play out from my opinion and maybe yours if you guys come in. Let's hear what you guys have to say. Big up to all of you joining. Don't forget to smash those likes and help the channel grow on the road to 300 subs. Now let's get into the preview. Romania is first up, and then there's Belgium with Slovakia, Austria versus France as the last game of today's play. And let's get into some of the news. Let's see what's happening. Let's go in. Let's see if the lineups are out. So let's discuss. Let's see what's going on. Who is going to be the big players? And let's see. So the lineups for Romania are out, and the Romania coach is Lodanescu. And you know what? There's the team. It looks like a strong Romanian team that qualified for the tournament. Nita in goal, Ratu in defense, Drakusin, the Tottenham player, is in the center back position. Bursa, Bancu, Marin is the lone six. We know he plays in Spain, as well as Man on the left wing. Marin, his brother, plays up in the central midfield. Stanisu is the captain, starts, and Kingsley Coman is on the left wing. Dragus is the lone striker up top. Let's see what Romania has to offer. We don't know what's happening, but definitely they should be giving a good account for themselves. They had a really good qualifying throughout for the tournament, so maybe they come in with some big performances. And as we look at the Ukrainian team coached by Serhiy Rebrov, former talented Ukraine player, played really well in his career as a player. Now he's coaching the team. In defense is at the goal is Lunin, the Real Madrid goalkeeper who saved a couple penalties in this term in the UCL, helping Real Madrid to win the Champions League this season. And as we look at the defense from left back, there's Andrei Zinchenko, there's Mativenko, Zabani, Konoplia. Stefanenko is the six, and he's partnered in a double pivot with Sharpanenko. Sudakov is the lone 10 with Sigankov at the right wing, Mudryk, the Chelsea attacker, on the left, and Dubvik, the top scorer in the Spanish La Liga this season, playing for Girona, leads the line for Ukraine. What are your thoughts, guys? Who do you think is going to come out on top in this match? I think it's going to be a very close match. It's going to have some good performances. England getting mocked. I know where it's being mocked. Got messages, not from you, and you have claimed it, but sick of it. Manager is exempt from this tourney. The players we have are quality. Will, 100%, my brother. I have to say to you, you have a very talented English squad. The biggest problem is I don't think the manager suits the way this team is meant to play. I think the manager is severely taking away from England's chances to qualify and to be one of the top teams in the tournament. I think England deserves a lot more. And if you look at the Premier League, Will, I was speaking to Sachiv earlier. In the Premier League, all the top teams play attacking, expansive, possession-based football in some way, shape, or form. Be it Gurgen pressing, heavy metal football, or, just the different where they fold into the midfield, and you see these different types of styles. And all the top players from England, they play in some of those teams. And the funny thing is, they're playing a low mid block. How is that? How is that going to work out, bro? I feel really bad for you. You know what I mean? I'm not a genuine England fan, but it's good to see the quality of players you have. I watch the Premier League a lot, so I'm a huge fan of the Premier League. And I also think that it's also good to enjoy the top teams play to their potential, and I haven't been seeing that from England. Grossly disappointing yesterday. Smash a like. Big up to you, Metal Football TV. Hope you're well, bro. If you have some time today and you want to come in for one of the streams when we are doing the watch alongs today, drop me a message. I'll send you the link, bro. Big up. Mark, I just wish the chat room would tone it down over the England agenda mocking cause when I see the messages being sent, it gets me annoyed. I back England and that's where I'm from. 100%, I mean, I feel like, England does deserve a little bit of criticism. It's not the players' fault, Will. I think the players at the England squad are really, really talented, bro. I might, you know me, bro. Like I might say some of these players could be better, but at the same time, they perform. A lot of them perform really well for England, and I think Gareth Southgate made a mock-up of his selection. He didn't take a player like Marcus Rashford or Jack Grealish. I think the two of them are largely better performance for England with more consistency than the right wingers that England currently has. And to be honest, I would have liked to see more of Ollie Watkins yesterday, or maybe Ivan Toney. I think Harry Kane was having a bad game. It wasn't working for him, and it really wasn't working for Phil Foden either. Big up to Sachiv coming in. Big up, my brother. How
Big up,
you're
man.
doing? Big up to
Yeah,
you, Will.
yeah,
Big
been good.
up to
Been
you,
good today,
bro.
man. Yeah, I've
And
been good today. Yeah, a shout out to Will in the chat, in the chat as well.
big up to Metal Football TV as well. You
How are you,
know,
Chris? Yeah, how you doing, Chris?
And there's a little bit of footage there of Flournell Coman. I almost called him Kingsley Coman earlier, but
Ah,
same kind of last name. My bad. I apologize for that. But I'm looking forward to seeing the performance of both teams. I don't know that much about Romania, but I've seen two of
I have
their
no clue about
qualifying
Romania as
games,
well.
and they look pretty confident. They look pretty compact, and they had a good performance. So I think it's going to be an interesting game. Doesn't matter who wins. I think it's one of those games for the neutrals like myself. At the end of the day, I can't say I'm a fan, but I'm a football fan, so it's going to be a great and interesting watch. Covering the game in a few guys, so stick around. Going to be going live 5 minutes before kickoff. We'll be taking all your comments. I'm streaming from StreamYard on that time. You will have Sachiv with me there. Maybe even have Vegeta halftime show coming in.
Oh
And
yeah.
then, afterwards, later on, we'll be back again at 5 p.m. UK time to bring you guys the Belgium game. And again at 8 p.m. UK time to bring the game that Will apparently wants to see. France is the one to watch. Mbappe will light it up. I'm pretty sure he's going to do really well. The French team is a very, very quality filled squad.
Griezmann for me. I think
I
for
think
me, I
Griezmann
think Griezmann
as
is going to be
well.
the one to watch for. Yeah.
There's a lot of players. There's Camavinga. There's
How
also,
good as well.
Pavard is in the squad.
Saliba,
Rabio, I'm interested to see
Saliba
how
starting as
Rabio
well, I guess.
performs as well. There's
Saliba
also
is
going to
there
be,
actually.
huh?
Saliba is there in the
I
squad.
think Saliba is going to be there as well. I'm not sure if Rafael Varane has made the French squad. I have to check this. I have to check the lineups, but we'll do that again. We'll be going live 10 minutes before the French game. So I'm pretty sure the guys, and if I'm there as well, I think I'll be joining a little bit late because of classes today. But at the same time, I think the French team it has their quality and it's going to be a very good performance. It's going to be a tough Euros when it comes down to the round of 16. A lot of really good teams with a lot of talent in them. Nice house, Sachiv. Nice house, bro. I mean, when Denmark plays England, I'll have a smile over Rasmus if he scores against us, but I'll want England to
Holland
win.
hat trick. Holland hat trick against
100%. Yeah,
hat
it's
trick.
going to be a difficult game, that game against Denmark, Will. I think Christian Eriksen surprised me yesterday. He had a very, very good performance. I did not expect that from him. I mean, I know he's a class player, and I expect him to be one of the
We have
better
to
players on the
remember,
field.
Mark.
But yesterday, he was very quick across the ground. He ran a lot of yardage yesterday. He was very physical in defending, and I
Yeah,
hadn't seen much of that this season for Manchester United. So I was a bit perplexed watching him
Mark. We
yesterday.
have to
But
remember, like we have to remember as well. He also does have he also does have a like a pacemaker. That's why he's kind of he's kind of limited to a certain speed when he or like a certain pace. He has his own kind of like pace limits of the game. I think as we all fans were a lot critical of Ericsson's game for us. I think Ronald, like several streams ago, he actually made a really good point. He actually still has a pacemaker. So
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
yeah.
and I know it, but yesterday I feel like that pacemaker was non-existent. I'm just being honest. You know what I mean? But big up to him, though. I was glad to see the performance. You always
Yeah,
want to see players
100%.
play at their best because it makes the game better. It makes it more interesting watch, whether you're a fan or you're not a fan. And of course, he's a Manchester United player, so I'm backing him to have a good performance in this tournament. And I totally agree with Metal Football TV here in a sense. I think it's up there. I think the goal of the tournament actually is the goal that was scored on the opening night by Nicholas
Yeah, for me,
Fulkrug.
yeah, for me it's for Croatia.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think that
Portugal was good.
goal, the fourth goal for Germany, the one that he scored, the way he shifted that ball, one touch, one bounce, one strike, back of the net in the top corner, always going away from the goalkeeper. There was no chance at all the goalkeeper had an opportunity of making a save for that shot. I think it was amazing just to see it happen. You know what I mean? But Ericsson's goal was very silky. The flick was amazing. He controlled it very well, played it right into the path that he wanted it, and he put it in the back of the net. The keeper was definitely beaten. There was no chance of recovery, and it
Yeah,
was
he didn't have
just
chances.
it
True.
was classy. I have to say it was classy. You know what I mean? But big up to you, bro. Big up. Maybe I think a banner. Yeah, well, there's gonna be a few bangers to come. Sesko almost had a banger yesterday with the rocket that hit the post late in the game. Could have taken them up to 2-1, but you know what? It wasn't to be. But it would have been a banger if he had scored it. Why the hell has two OnlyFans girls gone advertising OnlyFans
I
on their
have
shirts? Both so
I have
annoying in
no idea.
person. Bro, I'll be honest with you guys,
I have
right?
no idea, to be honest.
I was
I
out
have
in the
no.
city yesterday in between games for the
Hmm.
last game last night against England. I went out in the city to watch it at the viewing, and I saw them down there hanging out. I'm like,
Hmm.
I'm like, yo, these crazies, bro, where do they come from? But at the end of the day, you know what? They trying to sell what they can. You know what I
But
mean? I think Angry Ginge is in Gelsenkirchen because that's where the England team are playing. It's like 30 minutes from where I'm at. You know what I mean? So he's probably down there staying in that vicinity. I heard there was a huge fight between Serbian fans and English fans from a in
that
a
is
in a
crazy.
cafe
Yeah, I watched. I already watched the clip. I was like,
not too
the
far.
Serbians.
But
Serbians are just ferocious.
Possibly, possibly. No, man, Rajat. I think it would be interesting to take a look at the Romania Ukraine game, and that's because there's a lot of young talent in both teams that are coming up, and of course, like you're gonna
Romania is
say we
actually.
should really be
I don't
scouting
know.
players in the national teams, but this is a big tournament, and these young players have the talent. Maybe they could show something that might, maybe give you an inkling like this guy might be interesting, and then you can go take a look at his performance for his club team and see if the performances or the level of the club is at a level that maybe might interest you. It might be a creative signing that United could make, or other teams like Real Madrid, Barcelona, even Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea could be possibly making in the future. So it's always interesting to take into account these things, guys. You know what I mean? Angry Jin is the goat for real. The guy's he's got mad great content. To be honest, yeah, I like his content as
Yeah,
well. You know,
yeah, he does. Yeah, yeah. I've seen. I've seen a couple of his clips. It's just funny.
so Chiv, since I have you
Yeah.
here, what do you think? I know you made a prediction for Papi's stream, but what do you think is the scoreline going to be for this game? I think I went with a Ukraine win 2-1. something like that.
I
I think
think
that
I
was my
think so.
prediction.
I think about the same. I think pretty much same as you. I think 2-1 to Ukraine. I think I think as much as I've not known I'm pretty much unsure about Romania, but I've seen couple of their games. They looked actually surprisingly good for me. So yeah, I thought yeah, I think Romania will actually did yeah, I think the unexpected team from the lesser teams are the ones that could be the most entertaining. This could be the good one. Yeah, I agreed with Chris on this one. Even
You
even
see
when I
this
saw that,
guy, Sachiv
yeah,
Koman, keep an eye
yeah,
on him because
hmm.
I think this guy is the big player on the Romanian team. I think that's the guy that lead in
Where is he?
Romania in goals and
Where is he?
assists.
Which one?
His name is Koman.
Coman. Okay, okay, on the left one.
Yeah,
He's in the
this
left
guy on
wing.
the left right here.
Right,
Guys,
right. Wait,
Koman,
wait. There's a center back for Romania. He looks familiar. Okay, if you can
Draguzin,
go
yeah,
up.
he plays in Tottenham.
Dragozin, yeah, Spurs, yeah, Tottenham. Yeah, I know. There's one. He looks familiar. Dragozin.
And
Wow.
so far, these are the players to watch in both games. These are the players that they have
Ah,
picked out. UEFA has picked out on their stream to say these are the
Modric.
guys to watch. Hagi was a big player and Mutu as well. Romania has some good talent coming through right now.
Yes,
So,
that
it's going to
talent.
be
Yeah.
an interesting watch, guys. I'm going to get ready to get the stream live on. This was just a short preview to give you a little bit of a hype for the game that's coming up. I am going with probably a draw 2-2. I think Romania is a good team. I think I went with a 2-1 victory for Ukraine, but
I think I went
because
with 2-1 as well.
because of
I'll check
Dobrovec
it
in the prediction. But when I'm looking at the game right now,
out.
and I'm looking and I'm remembering I've seen some of the qualifying games of Romania. Like I've seen two of them. I think it's going to be a tough game for Ukraine. But you never know what could happen. Ukraine could come out on top of things and absolutely smash Romania. But that's my prediction. And in the
Yeah,
game
yeah.
after with Belgium, Belgium is going to be taking on Belgium is taking on Slovakia. I'm gonna say I'm going with a Belgium win. I
Three
think
one
it's
for
gonna
me.
be like 3-1. I think
I'm
Belgium
going
is
three
gonna
one
be
as
way
well.
too strong for
I'm
Slovakia.
going with 3-1.
And later on in the game against France playing Austria, I think it's gonna be a tight game, but France is probably gonna win that game somewhere in the
What did
region
I
of a
say for?
2-1 or a 3-1.
Oh my God! I actually said 4-1 to France.
I have to double check my predictions. But guys,
I actually
thank you
said
so much
4-1
for
to
joining
France.
me. I don't know if you guys are gonna come back in the next 15 minutes on the
Yeah.
kickoff for me to be here and join me for the watch along. But you guys are all welcome. I will be back in literally 20 minutes. Well, 15 minutes because 5 minutes
Yeah,
before the game
technically,
start, I will come
yeah,
on
sure, sure.
and start the stream. So guys, stay tuned. Come
Yeah,
back
we'll send
through
you.
in 15 minutes. Let's enjoy the Romania versus Ukraine game and let's have a good time. Let's speak about football. Let's talk about the good players and the bad ones. And I hope to see you all there. Thank you guys for joining me again. Sorry for being late
Yeah,
this with my streams today. That's why I ended up having two streams really close together. But big up to all of you joining. Smash a like and subscribe. Don't forget if you are on X, give it a like, retweet, and a share. It helps the channel grow. Road to 300 subs. Thank you so much for always being here. Big up to you, Will Man United fan, Meta
big
Football
up.
TV, Rajat Valencia. Big up to you guys. And not a no, big up to you, Sachin, for coming back in. I know you have a lot. I know it's pretty late on your ends right now.
Yeah, I will do.
So,
Yeah, I would join for the. Yeah, I would join for the Ukraine one. Unfortunately, the Belgium one, I need some rest.
all
But
right.
but but like but like but like the France one, I will the France one, I will most likely I will join for the second half.
Probably. Well, we will see you there,
Yeah,
my bro. And we will be
it was
back in 20 minutes, guys. Don't forget, like Metal Football TV is saying, like and subscribe. Smash those likes. Big up to you, Will. Thank you for coming in, bro. Always a pleasure to have you here. And if you ever want to come in and have your say live, you don't have to turn the camera on, bro. The link is always pinned. Big up to you guys, and we will be seeing you later in just about 20 minutes again. back for the start. Ukraine versus Romania in the first game of today's Euro 2024 match. And let's go. The tournament, it's getting better and better with each game. Big up to you guys. Don't forget to check out Kenny Fan TV. Smash a like and subscribe. The brother is on his road to 100 subs. Help him get there, guys. Thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you back here in 20 minutes.